Time is 12:05. We're ready to get some abs started. So if you were in full body blast, this may look relatively familiar. But hey, we're a week away from Christmas. We're gonna do some. We're gonna drop it down to 10 days of abs. Okay. So we're gonna kind of get warmed up on the fly here because we got a lot to get through. And 15 minutes to do it. So we're gonna get as far as we can with the movement. So. We've got 10 rounds. Every round to introduce a new movement, and then we'll go back to the movements that we've already done. If it doesn't make sense, just follow along. You will be fine. So our one partridge in a pear tree, we're going to do a cat-cow. So all we're going to do is establish that good strong position. We're going to push that belly button towards the ground, really create that arch in that back, and then we're going to push that up and arch the other way. Trust me, as we go through, this is going to be a nice little break to cap off each round. So 1 rep there, 1 round done. All right, second round, we've got 2 reps of our V-ups. So we're going to flip that around. Arms and legs are both extended, touching toes once, twice for those 2 reps. We'll flip it over for, again, our 1 cat-cow. Try not to rush through those cat-cows. We need them. All right, number 3, we're going to do leg lowers. So we have 3 leg lowers. So what this is going to look like is we're going to get those legs up, those hips up high, and we're going to slowly lower those legs down, pushing that low back into that ground, all the way down. Quick tap, lift them back up. We're going to lower that down as slowly as you can. There's 2. Back up, and coming down for our 3rd rep. 3, 2 V-ups, and a cat-cow in a pear tree. So this is a nice, just stretch of those abs, and stretch back the other way, just to give you a quick little break. All right, 3 rounds down, you look great. Number 4 are our windshield wipers. So 2 options. You can go to the straight legs or you can do bent knees. All right, we're going to tilt that over to one side, quick touch on the ground, all the way over to the other. The longer those legs are, the more difficult this movement is going to be. Pulling with those opposite obliques. We're going to go 2 on each side for a total of 4. All right, back down to 3 leg lowers. All right, pushing that lower back into that ground, down and tap, big lift. Think about creating that hollow body here, and we do a lot of maintaining that control. Do not let those legs fall. We are controlling that descent down for 3, 2 V-ups, and flipping that over for our cat-cow. All right, again, nice, good stretch through those abs. And pushing up, stretching that low back. All right. First few rounds are quick, they're easy. Number 5, body saw. So we're going to get into our low plank position. We're going to shoot those arms just a little bit forward. And we're going to push that weight forward and back. There's 2. I want you to move at a very controlled pace. All right. 3. And this is our 5 count. So forward and back for 5 of them. Flipping over, we've got our windshield wipers. All right, again, nice and slow. Want to make sure both of those shoulders stay flat on the ground. All right. Again, if you want a little extra challenge, extend those legs out a little bit. Once you get those 4, legs go straight, hollow body. We're going to bring those legs down. Once, twice, 3 times. 2 V-ups. And flipping over for 1 cat-cow. So again, if you need an extra second, take a breath. Take a breath. Reset, primed and ready for round number 6. Primal Toe Touches is the name of this one. So we are in, you've seen this before, a primal position. All right, hands and toes. We're going to take our left hand, touch those right toes and back. Right hand, touch the left and back. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dropping down to 5 body saws. Think about moving at the ankle here. And again, trying to hold that extended position for just a second. Challenge that core. Hold you nice and strong. 5 there, flipping over. 4 windshield wipers. And shoulders stay down. Think about that whole upper back stays in contact with the ground. And try not to rest those legs on the ground. We're going to try to hover them just above. So we're maintaining effort in those opposing obliques. Once we get our 4, we've got a hollow body position for our leg lowers. And notice trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. I get those toes nice and pointed. 3 of these. 2 V-ups. And flipping over for our cat-cow. Big stretch. Take an extra breath on this one. And push it out. All right, making great progress. We are on to round number 7, which is going to be our back extensions. So we're going to get down on that stomach, arms and legs extended. We're going to lift both big squeeze and back down. That's 7. At your own pace, but I do ask that you get a good hold, just about a second or so at the top, just to make sure that we're in that low back, in those glutes, making the most of this movement. It's not always how fast you go to make things harder. Sometimes it's the slower you go, the more difficult. All right, we're going to crawl that up into our primal position. Toe touches, same deal. The longer you hold that touch, more balance, more core activation we'll need. Trying to avoid that rotation. 6 there. 5 body saws. Again, just moving through that ankle, forward and backwards. Bigger range of motion as you can manage there. The more extended you get, the more ground you cover, the more difficult that's going to be. All right? You can certainly always modify down as necessary. We have 4 of these windshield wipers. Again, in control. 3 hollow body leg lowers. Still pace looking good, right? Just as slow on this round as that first round. Back up, falling down. 3 of those, 2 V-ups. And our 1 cat-cow. Big stretch. Pushing up. And relax. All right, we got about 5 minutes left. We're gonna make it. And we're gonna make it. We've got 8 alternate heel touches or penguins. Right, so we're gonna be on our back. You can get in kind of your traditional sit-up position. We're going to touch one heel, go to the other side, touch that other heel. So since we're only doing 8 of these, I want you to challenge yourself to really get those heels far away from you. All right, don't get here and just do this. Not quite doing much there. So we want to get those far enough to where we can physically get those heels a nice little tap. We've got 4 each side for a total of 8. Flip it over. Back extensions is our 7. Up and squeeze. Back down. So notice that chest comes up off the ground. Those quads come up off the ground. Only pushing that abdomen into the ground. Pushing those hips into the ground. 2 more. Pushing up into primal position. Toe touches. 6 of them. Find that balance. Try to keep those hips and shoulders square to the ground. We're going to be tempted to want to rotate up. We want to really keep our shoulders, our chest squared at the ground. Use those obliques. Use that core. Find that balance. 6, we've got 5. Body saws. Big push and pull motion. That back is nice and flat. That head is nice and neutral. 5 of these. Flipping over for our windshield wipers. We've got 4 of these. Our 3 whole body leg lowers. Again, try to extend those legs, point those toes. Get those legs right back up. Three there, 2 V-ups. And our 1 cat-cow. Take a big stretch, every round, a little bigger stretch. And pushing away. All right. Try to squeeze you 1 more round here. We've got our 9 in and outs. All right, so what we're doing is a high plank. I'm sorry, we're doing this version. So we're going here, pulling in and out. All right. Sometimes V crunches, but we're going in and outs. We've got 9 of these. Nice. Found that nice balance point. 8 of those heel touches. Remember, get those heels far enough away where it is a challenge. And move at a pace that is relatively slow and under control so we can get the most out of that. All right, 8, 7 back extensions. Coming down to the wire here. We got about 2 minutes left. We're going to get up. We're going to try not to rush these though. Make sure we get the most of each and every rep. Make sure we're still breathing. You're going to have a tendency to want to hold your breath at the top of that hold. Last one. Pushing back, primal toe touches. Our 6. And we'll hold when we make contact heel toe. 5 body saws. In control. Four windshield wipers. Really try to get those legs straight out to the side. All right, try to go a full 180 degrees across. All right, 3. Last time on these leg lowers. In control. Breathe. Lift it back up. Slowly lower. 2. Last 2 V-ups. And we'll wrap things up with our final cat-cow, just as a nice little rest, a little stretch here to finish up. And that's going to do it. All right, folks, thanks for joining me for our 9 days of fitness abs for today's abs class. I'm Coach Matt. Hopefully you enjoyed. You got a good little ab workout. We'll see you tomorrow for full body blast. And for abs class, same time, same place. We still have virtual stretch break this afternoon at 2 o'clock if you want to hop on that. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.